Reporting live from Hypers Club in Atlanta for Comedy Hype News, I'm John Abba. Corey Holcomb was the latest guest on the $1 Million Worth of Game podcast, and during their conversation, the show's host, Gillian Wallow, would phone in Donnell Rawlings in an attempt to end the beef between the two veteran comedians. Now, after mentioning Rawlings' name during Holcomb's interview, they would go on to point out that Rawlings had roasted Holcomb during his interview on The Breakfast Club. Now, in response, Holcomb will go on to say he likes co-host of the show, Charlemagne, but he enables people to talk about him on the radio show. This can be assumed from Holcomb's past rivalries with Rawlings and co-host of The Breakfast Club, Jess Hilarious. Now, as soon as they got Donnell on the phone, he would immediately object upon seeing Holcomb stating that there will be no peace treaty between the two as the rivalry is too far gone.
Remind me of a brawl. You just say something, and then when somebody says, "What did he say?" You be like, "I don't know. He said something though."
Yeah, you know what you remind me of? You remind me of a bitter bitch. If they closed abortion clinics down and bitches got themselves together and had some morals and some respect to themselves, you wouldn't have a show.
But no, you can't disrespect people.
You are funny off the misery and the trauma of bitches. If it wasn't bitches with daddy issues, you wouldn't have a show, nigga. This Donnell Rawlings had to be jealous of Corey Holcomb for. I'm just trying to say that.
I got hair. You'll never get your ass back. But sometimes people just let you open.
Crazy. We don't get a stripper pole for you, Corey, and just relive your past.
Okay.
Why don't y'all just have a battle, man, a standoff, a slam battle or some shit?
I suggested that.
Ooh, you called him out? She was bitching.
Question. I know you ain't scared of shit. You sit between a nigga legs at a swimming pool.
You said I'll kick his ass and all that type shit, and it wasn't never none of that.
I would, but I'm saying like I ain't that type of guy. Have you ever been penetrated or penetrated a man? You can't dodge this question because y'all guys don't never answer this question.
No, sir. Have you?
Now, early on, it was revealed that the two comedians saw each other in the mall while Donnell was with his son. There, the two kept things cordial, despite not seeing eye to eye in the past, which could stem from their different ways they approach stand-up comedy. If you don't remember last year at the Laugh Factory in Los Angeles, Holcomb would perform a comedy set after Rawlings, where Holcomb would mention Dave Chappelle's name on stage, which prompted Rawlings to shout out. Before this, Corey had some unfavorable comments about Dave Chappelle on his 5150 podcast. Rawlings and Holcomb would end up in a back and forth in front of the live audience, where Holcomb would call Donnell a mild comedian. From there, things were never the same between them. Now, Gilly would repost the interaction on his own social media, writing, "The craziest shit I've ever been a part of on $1 Million Worth of Game. I love these two brothers. We was trying to make peace." The comments under Gilly's video seemed to support Donnell in this interaction. Even self-proclaimed Corey fans would take to Donnell's side. One social media user would write, "Donnell cooked him from long distance. DC native, we get it." Another social media user would agree and write, "Corey comebacks weren't funny at all, LOL, but Donnell always funny." One more user would identify as a Corey Holcomb fan, but had to admit Donnell had the better jokes. As a Corey fan, I gotta say, Donnell was frying him, bro. One more said, "Corey is more funny than Donnell overall, but Donnell got this one, not gonna lie." Interesting enough, the comments would allude to the different styles between the two comedians, as Holcomb's comedy is more abrasive, direct, and unapologetic, while Rawlings' comedy remains observational. Holcomb's comedy is known to offend and not for the faint of heart, as he targets mainly women, while Rawlings' style is slightly more welcoming and inclusive, as he pokes fun at no one group specifically. So what do you guys think about this recent back and forth between Donnell Rawlings and Corey Holcomb? Who do you think had the better exchanges? And do you think Donnell ended up beating Corey in this roast? And stay up to date for the latest news and comedy by subscribing here to our YouTube channel and follow Comedy Hub across all social media. And don't forget, you can always head over to hypersclub.com to check out some more original content and full interviews. Reporting live from Hypers Club in Atlanta for Comedy Hype News, I'm John Abba.